Today, in the state of Maryland, it's going to be hot outside. It's going to be 82 degrees Fahrenheit sunny. Air quality with the green stuff of 50. Wind 3 miles per hour. Humidity more than 70%. And then feels like with a 5-inch closest to 100 degrees. Visibility 9.9 mile. UV index just 1. Pressure 30.04 inch. And finally, dew point more than 70 degrees. Notice it's going to be mostly sunny around 90, but we're going to stick with 82 degrees sunny for today. Now, since there's no rain on the radar, we're going to skip that and move on to the wind. In BWI Airport, which is going to be 2 miles per hour. Same thing in Frederick and Cumberland, even in Lexington Park. Just 1 mile in Washington, 1 mile in Easton, 3 miles per hour in Salisbury, 4 miles per hour in Pocomoke City and Hagerstown. You know, just a little bit of the rain, but a little bit of the wind. So the wind is just a little bit on the breeze. But still, it's going to be hot outside. We do have a little bit of clouds in Maryland. So I want you to take a look. You notice clouds are just going to be a little bit in Maryland. A little bit in the clouds in Kent County, Prince George County, and even Queens Anne's. A little bit in Frederick County, Garrett County, Allegheny County, and Washington County. But not a whole lot. There's no clouds in, well, as you can see here earlier, we do have clouds. A little bit in Cecil and Hartford. But right now, there's no clouds. Humidity. Humidity, we're definitely showing with the highest percentage, which is going to be more than 70%. The lowest number, which is in Cumberland, nearly 40%. The mid of 40s and 50s, which is in Hagerstown, Frederick, and so on. And the colors, so we do have colors in Howard County, Montgomery County, Charles County, Caroline County, Kent County, Talbot County, Prince George, Queens Anne's, Hartford, and Cecil that you know of, that are going to be the blue stuff and the green. Green is in Baltimore County and Hartford County, even in Frederick, Carroll. The orange are going to be the highest. The orange are going to be the lowest. And so is the green. Visibility, we're definitely showing with mostly on the gray stuff. With the more than 10 mile, nearly 20 mile, and even more than 20 mile. So we do have that. However, in Baltimore County, we do have a little bit. So if we zoom in, so it's going to be in Baltimore County, or even in Carroll County, that are going to be a little bit on the green stuff of 9.9 mile. And also we do have the little bit on the green stuff in Cecil and Delaware. But we're mostly on the gray stuff with more than 12.4 with the visibility. With the sea level pressure, look at this. We're showing with 30.0 inch, more than 30, mostly, right here in the state of Maryland. So the color that we're showing here is going to be silver orange. Dew point in Maryland, we're showing the green, the lime green, and even nearly the yellow. We're going to start off with the green stuff. which is in Garrett County, Garrett County, Allegheny County, Washington County. So, with Allegheny County, Garrett, and Washington, it's going to be on the 50s, showing with nearly 60s in Hagerstown. The light green, we're definitely showing in Frederick and Carroll, even in Baltimore, Hartford, and Cecil. The yellow, nearly the yellow stuff, almost, which is in Montgomery County and Howard. And on the other side of Maryland, you will have, is going to be exactly the same thing, which is in Hartford and Cecil. And the numbers, we do have the 70s mostly. We're mostly on the 70s and on the 60s in Frederick. With the air quality, we're definitely showing the green and yellow. Green and yellow. Starting off with Baltimore. 49 that are going to be good, but however, it's going to be hot outside. I want you to enjoy that. I want you to enjoy outdoor activities. But remember to drink plenty of fluids and Gatorades. With air quality poses little or no health risk. It is really okay to open windows if you don't have no air conditioner. But most houses, you have air conditioner. Alright, now the numbers. We're going to start off with the 20s. So we do have 20s in Maryland, 40s, 30s, and 60s. So like we've been telling you, we do have the light green, lime green, the yellow in some counties. But we're mostly on the green stuff. Now with the pollen. So pollen are going to be orange. So mostly of these counties you will have are going to be on the 70s, 80s, 60s are going to be orange, that are going to be high. However, if you live in Garrett County and Allegheny County, you will have are going to be the very high. That's red hot. In Frederick County, or even in Montgomery County, you will have are going to be, you can see here, it's going to be in Maryland the yellow, which is moderate. But we're mostly on the high with the orange, mostly of these counties where you live. Now, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me. It's going to be, temperatures are going to be the yellow of the 80s. So temperatures are going to be on the 80s, mostly in the state of Maryland. However, if you live in Garrett County, you will have are going to be on the 70s. Even Oakland with 74 degrees Fahrenheit. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see here, so temperatures are going to be on the 80s right here in the state of Maryland, and even the yellow stuff that represents are going to be hot. So we do have 80s mostly. However, we do have 70s and nearly 80s. We're going to start off with the 70s. So 70s, which is in Oakland. Nearly 80s, which is in Cumberland and Hagerstown. And on the 80s, which is in Perryville, Frederick, Westminster, Washington, Annapolis, Bel Air, Elkton, Rock Hall, and Easton. And we do have sunnies, but however, mostly sunny, which is in Rock Hall, Easton, and Annapolis. So with the day, there will be mostly sunny skies. The high will be 90 degrees. Night, the skies will be mostly clear. The low will be 74 degrees. With the sun cloudy days, 27. With the rain snow days, Just 4. It's a good thing that we haven't had a rain often. But however, tomorrow it's going to be rain, showers around 81 degrees. We're going to get to that forecast in just a moment. Average high with 1 inch closer to 90 degrees. I'll say it again. Average high, nearly 90 degrees. Average low, 73 degrees with more than 70 degrees. Sunrise, 5:57 a.m. Sunset, 8:27 p.m. Moonset, 5:45 a.m. Moonrise, 9:12 p.m. So, like we've been telling you, so we accidentally say rain showers, but tomorrow is going to be an actual rain. It's going to be heavy rain with 81 degrees. Now the rest of the forecast for Maryland. So Tuesday it's going to be partly sunny around 89 degrees. Wednesday is going to be light rain showers around 87 degrees. And the light rain showers on Thursday with 86 degrees. And then mostly sunny for Friday and Saturday. But Friday it's going to be 86 and 87 on Saturday. Now, here are the breakdowns. The only heavy rain that we're going to get is going to be tomorrow. And then mostly sunny, it's going to be today, Friday, and Saturday. And then Wednesday, Thursday will be light rain showers. The only partly sunny that we're going to get is on Tuesday.